Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. We're going to talk about Cardano because the smart contract launch is just 2 days away. Well, actually, it's actually 2 days away on Sunday. But there's been a lot of FUD that it's not ready for DeFi. There's concurrency issues because remember, Cardano only allows one smart contract TX per block per address. It's per address, and that definitely would not allow flash loans, which is another thing in DeFi. But it could actually prevent DEXs from running. I don't think that's the case. Charles has actually addressed this. And I think it's only Uniswap that really had problems. And Uniswap was kind of a port from Ethereum developers who are used to developing things on Ethereum. But Cardano works differently. So you have to program it direct from the beginning a little bit differently because of the EUTXO structure. So I do think the other DEXs have found solutions to this, and they're probably going to launch fairly soon after the mainnet launch, if not launch with the mainnet launch. I think like Sunday Swap and ADAX will launch much sooner afterwards than something like Uniswap. And I think a lot of this is actually just FUD. Like this article actually says that functional Plutus apps such as DEXs will not be ready to go live immediately after Alonzo launches, according to various sources. My guess is that some of them will launch very, very soon afterwards, and some of them will be waiting for quite a while, depending on how they actually program the dApp. Now, the other part of this is that there's someone that says like NFTs will finally be ready on Cardano. While smart contracts will make NFTs much better on Cardano, definitely, NFTs have actually been alive on Cardano for a long time. With cnft.io, the platform definitely needs some work, but I've been able to sell several NFTs on cnft.io, and I have 2 live listings right now. Now, there's still not an auction platform for Cardano NFTs, so I'm still waiting for something like OpenSea or something like Solana art thing with auctions. That would be really cool, and I think smart contracts will really help that. So Cardano does have a lot of catching up to do, but I think this co-currency issue has been blown way out of proportion. And it has been addressed by many, many dApps. And I do think September 12th will be a pretty big launch overall for Cardano dApps. Now, what do I expect from the price action? It actually depends a lot on how the September 12th launch goes. There might be a small initial pullback, but if the co-currency issue is found to be not as big of a deal, which I don't think it actually will be, as people think it is, I think it will go back up fairly quickly as a couple of DEXs launch within the next few days afterwards. And then DeFi finally comes to Cardano because that needs smart contracts. If the concurrency issue is a big deal and DeFi doesn't come to smart contracts for another couple of months, then the price may see further dips and you might be able to buy in below $2, possibly below 175. That's really what I'm actually looking at for Cardano. And it completely depends on how the September 12th launches, like how soon DEXs can get on there, how many projects come on board. And let's not forget, Cardano may not dump that much at all. It may go back up really fast because there will be a summit at the end of the month in September. And I think a lot of people are riding on that summit. And there's a lot of FOMO going to be on these summits. So it might actually continue rising after September 12th because of this summit. And it might actually dump after the summit because buy the rumor, sell the news. I know a lot of people, whenever I talk about their favorite coin, they're like, nah, our coin isn't going to buy the rumor, sell the news. And it always does generally. So like, even though if you think your coin is special, it is not immune to market forces and market turbulations. And it's vulnerable to all those, just like every other coin. Please keep that in mind when you're investing. Just because you think your coin is special does not mean it's invincible from market turbulence. In fact, there are basically no coins that are invincible from market turbulence. And I think like any smart investor must be wary of that. But a lot of it does hinge on September 12th, how bad the concurrency issues are, if the concurrency issues really will actually prevent anything from happening or not. I don't think it's that serious because a lot of people have figured out how to work with the EUTXO structure. And the bug has actually been known, well, not really bug, the feature has actually been known for several months, and I think developers were actually designing their apps around it. So that's kind of my outlook on September 12th. I think there will be a small pullback, but then we'll continue rising until the summit. And then after the summit, there might be a substantial sell-off. But after the dApps start coming on, that might probably revive Cardano's price. So that's my view on it. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.